Okay. I want to make this training so that for those of you that don't know how to design a notebook, so by the virtue of this training, you'll be able to design a notebook. So now, the what you require, you need some certain tools to design a simple notebook. So we are going to be needing PixelLab. There's an app called PixelLab. So you're going to go, for instance, to your Play Store. You go to your Play Store and search for PixelLab. You search for PixelLab. PixelLab. This is the spelling. PixelLab. PixelLab. Then you search. So this is the icon for PixelLab. This icon that has P on it. This blue icon that you're seeing with letter P. This blue icon with letter P. This is PixelLab. So because since I have it, that's why it's showing me open. So when you don't have it, it's going to show you download or install. So you start downloading it. So this is what you need. You need PixelLab only. And then we'll need PixelLab, and then we'll also be using Google or Chrome. So now, since I have the app on my phone, I go to, this is PixelLab. Look at this is the PixelLab. This is the app. So I go to PixelLab. So let's wait so that it can open. So this is PixelLab. So I was designing a work some time ago. So when you come, this is PixelLab. So I'm going to be showing you certain things that you need to know. So here, when you come to this place, this pencil here, this pencil that you're seeing by your left hand side, you're supposed to be using this. You press here. So this pencil is where you write as your text. This one is the copy, then followed by text, then followed by undo or do. So these are icons that we use on PixelLab. So now on starting a new project, before we start, since we want to design a notebook, so we leave this place, we leave this app, we exit this lab and go to Chrome. We go to Chrome. So on Chrome here, we search for the size. So as a graphic designer, you need to search for the size of what you're designing. You search for the size first of what you're designing. So when you search for the size of what you're designing, search for the size of notebook. So we are searching for the size of notebook. So we go size, type of notebook. So let's know the size, so we can use it on our PixelLab. So we have certain size. We have notebook size table, pockets, notebook. We have A6 notebook, regular. We have A5 slim notebook. So we are going to be using, in PixelLab, what we use inches. Okay, we use inches on Pixel So use inches on Pixel. There are some that use millimeters, just like we have millimeters here. So we are not using millimeters here. That's the first one. We're using inches. So you pick the size under inches. That is size in inches. So we'll pick the size. So we are looking for regular. We have A6 inches. We have regular. So let's go by A6. A6 inches. So 4.13 times 5. 4.13 by 5.83. 4.13 by 5.83. So this was the last section. So just since we are starting a new work, like by your left hand side, you see where we have my project. So we go to normal. We search this. This last white background is what I click. So we have, when you look below, we have other icons below. We have we have this element. That is the second one, symbol, and then we have this square symbol. So we click on elements. We are looking for sizes. So since we are looking for sizes, we click on this square that is showing blue sign. So when you look at it, we have color, we have transparent, we have image size. So we go for image size. So I click on it. So what we have there is 4.13. So we put in the sizes that we got from the research we researched. 4.13 by 5.83. I believe. Let's confirm. 5.83. Okay, that's right. 4.13 by 5.83. So since it's not taking, it is in case you type in and it's not taking your point, just leave it as 4.13. Just leave it as 4.13. Then here, since the point is not coming out, it's not working. So just leave it as 5.83. Say OK. So these are size now for the book. So first of all, we start with our front cover. Start with our what? Front cover. So we're going to do a simple notebook. So we come here. This blue light that is showing you is blue. This blue sign that is showing you on this A is what we use for our text. This is for what we use for either our shapes, or to import, or to use our bezier, or we use our import. Then this is where we can color, we can change, put our image, we can select from background, from our gallery, we can also select from our camera, we can crop and all that. So we are here. So this is the size, normal size for notebook. So we need shape on this. We need shape. We need a shape on this. So this is what I click. This is what I click. Shape. This is edit. So we need a shape on that. So we go on that shape. Or better, let's come here. You see this plus sign up by your left hand side, this plus sign, you click it. That is where you can get your shape. I mean, this plus sign by your left, you can see text, current date, sticker, shape, from gallery, draw. Then we select shapes here. We select shapes. So this is it. So we can have our, then we select on this, we can have our different shape. let's use simple square for this shape, and then let's scroll down to color it. Let's use yellow. You select it, like you select your color this way, then let's adjust it. Let's adjust it. Let's bring this, let's cover it this way. Let's have a yellow background. So let's have a yellow background. Let's see how it goes. Or let's change this color. Instead of yellow, let's go for a different color. Let's go to text edit. Let's change the color. Let's make it pink. Then we draw it this way. Draw it this way. Let's make the color to be pink. And then we go to shape. All we have that time is okay. So we go to plus, go to shape again. Let's make this to be blue. Also, in terms of combination, you have to also be checking your combination, your color combination, when you're designing your book. Though this may be, but we are using it as a sample for designing your book. So also we're making it this way, and then we also need to learn. We also need to learn our logo. Let's say you're designing a book for a school. So you learn how to. You can also do that. You can also learn how to make a logo for them, just by using simple shapes to make a logo. You can also do that. So we adjust this. So we adjust it this way, and then we have it. We go to shapes again. So we're going to use this shape. We're going to put it this way here. Let's reduce it. Let's make this shape here like this. So we were using this shape. So instead of making it white, I think we choose a different color. Or I think it's okay this way. So what we do here, we leave it this way. We search for we now go to text. This A, you can see the A is on blue color, so it's our text. So we want to name this textbook. So we go to edit. So we write, let's say Vineyard College International. Vineyard College International. So now say okay. So we have Vineyard College International. We say okay. You can see the word is very is big. So you now search this way, but to your left on this A that has blue color. On this A that has blue color that you're seeing here, you now search this way, either to your left or to your right. To your right. So we search, we go to where there's T. This under this A that has blue, that you're seeing it with this blue color, we go for where there's size. Look at this T. You can see T there, it has size. So you click on it. So this is where we can adjust this minus, you can adjust it with this minus sign backward so that you zoom it back. You make sure that you make it in a way that is going to be okay on the book. So Vineyard College, we say okay. So we use what color we match? We use green. You can use this bucket. This bucket is also a color. It's a text color. So let's go by using green. May not be okay. Let's use blue. Anyways, let's use the green. Let's use blue. Variable dark blue. Dark blue will be okay. So use dark blue, and then we go. There's something we call stroke. So since we have our text like this, so we need to put a stroke to it. So you search to your right. Okay, you can see that word stroke. That cycle that has stroke, we have shadow, we have inner shadow. So you click on this shadow, on this stroke. You click on it, then you enable it. You can see it has black. So we don't need that black color. We're using yellow. So we search for yellow color this way, and then we search on yellow color. So when you look at it, you can see the yellow color is too bold, so it's too obvious. So we go to where you see stroke width, so we reduce it by -3, so we have 3. Okay, by this minus sign on my left hand we reduce it, or by this plus sign on my right hand. So now say okay, good. I press on that good, that word good that you see, that's where I press. So now we have Vineyard College International. So we have some words to put under it. So we'll go to text. Let's copy this. Let's scroll back to copy. Copy it to bring it downward. Go to text. We are writing another word again. We put the motto where excellence is valued. Where excellence is valued. So we can do so, but we are changing the color. We go to this bucket. We change the color. Change it to be completely blue. So we now go to stroke. You can see they see yellow. They don't want the yellow, so we'll go to where there's stroke. We'll go to stroke. We click on stroke. We give it a different color. Let's say red. No, I think this one we don't need the color for this one. So remove the color by minusing the stroke. We remove the color. Leave it the way it is, and then we go to font. You can see font. You go backward. You can see font here. This is font. So we change the font. Use something like this. Something like this is okay. I select on comforter. I select on this comforter regular. After cycle Godita, I select on comforter regular. You just select any font that you feel is okay. So remember, we go to reduce our size is too long. It's not supposed to be long like that. So we search for our size. We use this minus sign. We take it backward. We reduce our size this way. And make sure that your word are seen clearly. So this is it. Where excellence is valued. So what we do now is we do our 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 logo using shapes, just a simple shape. So you can do a logo like this, adjust it this way, blue, turn this backward, bring it back, bring this one down, adjust it this way. So we now search for our, this is okay. We now search for our, we go to our plus sign, this plus sign up here, this plus sign. Select it, we go to shape, you select a circle, let's say this shape, a triangle shape, you reduce the size, let's give it a yellow color. Let's go back to edit so that we can give it a color. Good. So let's copy this shape. Let's turn it this way. Let's go to size, adjust it. Go to size, and this is relative size. Let's use relative size. You press this minus sign by your left, reduce it by this minus sign, and now take it reduce it, and this is how I want it to be, this way. Then we go to position. See, if I can't use my hand, I use this position key. Take it to the position I want. Need to adjust this too. I use position to adjust it. So we have this. See, bend it this way. So to use this position key, take it up. This is side, this is side, this is left, this is right, this is up, this is down. So take it this way. So adjust our logo. Make sure that it's balanced. Make sure that everything is straight. So this, we are gradually getting our logo. Then we now still go to this plus sign up here. Select, we go to shape. Select this. We click on this blue and this blue rectangle that you're seeing here. Click on it. Then you give you this. Bring out this menu. You select this half moon. Then we use green. I'm drawn to this green, so let's use it. Let's use a bit dark one. This one is okay. Reduce the size by relative size. Then we take it, go to position. This is our position key. This thing that you're seeing like after this to back, the next one is position. You can see position. Then you can see relative position, you can see relative size. So we go to this first position. This symbol that only have position on it. So we click on it. We take it upward. So here is when you want it to be fast. this times 10 now, you know it's in times 10, is in 10 px now. If I take it back, it's on 5 px. So I don't want it to go from, I don't want it to go to the position fast. So if I want it to go to the position fast, I'll go to size 9 px. So that is how it works. So I want it to go faster, so I go up. I make sure I position it the way I want it to. So I'm pressing backward. I want it to go back, so I press this front, right? So, and this way I wanted putting it, so I want it to go back. So on the position now, I can shift it up. Let me bring it to the front, position it. So our logo is okay now. So this is how we come about this logo. So what we'll now do is that we want to group it all. So if you want, in case you want to group something like this, you can see this place, this place now, and I'm tapping that this thing is coming out. Yes, this is where you see your work, all your layers. Okay, so I click on it now. You can see what it's showing me. So now what I just did now, I click on it, these things are there. So now I want to group them. So now what I do is that I come here. You can see this sign that is like plus and good. This sign I just press now, that is like plus. Let me go back. This sign that I just pressed now, you press it, then you now select this, the three things now, the three shapes now, the logo now. Select it, then you now press good like this. So now you have grouped them. You press it, let's select them again. So you see, so when you select them, let's cancel. After you select them, this thing, let me press it again so that you see this symbol that you're seeing, these two things like eyes, like two eyes of people, like two eyes of people. This one that you're seeing, this shape, particular shape that's in between this pen and good. Let me click it. You can see, say I wouldn't select anything. So let me select those. Let me select that again. Okay, it has already grouped it already. Okay, it's been grouped already. So when you select it like this, then you press there, then you say okay, it will group it. So let's go back. So now we have it. Oh no, you didn't select. So let's go back there. Let's go back there like this, as in like this. Let's go back. This is supposed to come here. My battery. This is supposed to come here. And then you now say good. That means you're okay with it. So and then okay, let's now go to this place so that we can mesh it. Let's press here, then we press good. Then we press this place that I said, then we say okay. That means we have meshed them. So we have meshed them, so we can now, we didn't press. Okay, let's go back. We didn't match everything. So let's go back. Select anything. So let's go back to normal position the way they are. So we bring this one. This one is okay. So this, we bring this. But we need to match everything. So we only match two things there. We didn't match them all. So it's okay. We now press good like this. Then we press on the outside. So what we now do is we now go to this place in order to match it. So we'll now press this middle. Then we'll now press good. Then we'll go down. Look at the other one here. Good. Because that is the third, that is the last one. So then we now go, we now set, we now press back this middle. So it now shows this, then now say okay, we have merged it. So they can now move together. So what we now do now, we now go to size, relative size, and reduce the size. So whichever way let's go to position, position it well. Whichever way, the name can come before this logo, or the logo can come before the name. So whichever way. So this is the logo. Now say we'll now copy this text. Go to C. Let's go to copy. We'll bring it down. Let's go to size and bring it and reduce the size. Then we take it under it. Now say good. So let me pick this call. Okay. So this is it. So for this square now, we need to increase the size of the square a bit. So we'll bring it here. So we now copy this circle, So we now copy this square. We copy the square. We go to we copy the square. We go to copy. We copy the square. We have double square. So what we now do, we reduce the size. We know where our size is, relative size. We reduce it. We expand it a bit. We expand it a bit. We bring it down here. Now go to ratio. I think go to edit. So what you want to make the ratio, we want to change the size, the shape. So we have this shape, or we'll bring it this way. Put it well. So this one, then we'll now take it to, we'll now go for the edit. The edit didn't really take it, but let's go, because we want to reshape it. Take it back like this. Now say okay. Anyhow, just leave it this way. Leave it this way. We increase the length. So we now go to position it very well. Make sure that it's well positioned. And now we want to find pictures to put in between this, inside this first box. That's what we want to do now. This too, we need to position it too, so that it can balance. Everything has to be balanced, has to be aligned this way. So for this, we now So for this now, we now go to we up out of this place. We go to Chrome. So when we go to Chrome, we now search for we now search. Sorry for that. We search for student. Sorry, I'm having a call. Hello.
Honey.
Hello.
Honey.
Hello, baby. Alpha.
Hi, hi.
Good. How are you doing now?
Fine. Are you still charging your phone?
And since the phone, still the charging.
Were you not closer to the phone?
Well, I know they cool. Sorry. Alpha. You think they stop now?
Nothing.
You say?
Nothing.
The people don't come back.
For real.
They don't go out.
They come. They quick come.
You say?
They know they quick come back.
Okay. Yeah, well.
Nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Fine. Hope you are fine.
I'm good. No,
Are you sure?
yeah, they're good. Alpha. What about you now?
I'm fine. I'm very, very fine.
Okay, so that's good. I want start to do one. I want do video for design. So now I want start now so that make I map post am for my this. Ma begin to find market with them.
Okay, the video.
Alpha.
The app where you say you want to create. Na the app. Na so it cost.
Yeah, of course. So yeah,
How much?
because you reach 450. Because I want I want do tourist. In Ghana, na tourist app. I want do. Basically na tourist. Na purely tourist app na I want do. But for the tourist app, we get chat inside. Like social now, you get social site where like chatting and then business too. This business app too, they go dey run am for inside. So now I explain to the guy and say, man, I say na for something. I said, I tell am say the money plenty. He say say in fact my say the app why they inquire said the app na big work, no be small thing.
So it will cost 450.
He say the thing go pass 450, but he just say 450. But I want chillax first, man. See maybe since maybe I know they in haste to do the thing, sha. I still dey take my time, so I don't really I dey try make I see how I fit learn that app development. Don't buy course on top, so I see maybe if I don't learn am, if I'm able to learn am, I go do am myself. If na kuma na to do am, to maybe in the long run the thing go tell. I wan actually do am like organization, no be say na only on app. I wan do am even on physical, so from the app we go dey run, we go get office for am. So na the way I wan do am.
Okay. No wahala.
So how far?
Okay.
So I know. We go talk now.
Wetin you dey do now?
The video I wan even whether I dey on sef, I wan even continue with the video.
Okay. No, it's no. No one.
So why now we talk now? Maybe if I
No,
do small some editing, I'll call you when I finish.
no one. Take care.
You too now. Why now? Take care.
No, bye.
Yeah, bye then.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too then.
Bye.
Yeah.
So we look for student. We just put students. Sorry for that call. So go to put student. We say students. So we search. Let's say students image. Student image. So this is what we have. We can even use one. We may not use all. We can use one. Only one picture. So let's use this one picture. This one that you can get. So download image. Let's download the image. Image is downloaded. So now go here. Now go to. Now go on. We now find how we go to gallery. Normally, like I said earlier, we go to this plus sign. We go from gallery. So we want to bring in the picture now. So we select on the image that we just downloaded. This is the image. Now say okay. We need to crop it. So go to crop. Need to crop it because it's having one kind of background. I don't understand. So crop it like this. Now say okay. Now use the size. So let's reset it this way. So let's adjust. No. Let's adjust this one. Let's adjust it this way. So leave it this way. Let's say we have a picture. You can put any kind of picture, but for the sake of this what we are doing here, but you can put any kind of picture that you want. So we have it. So we now say, let's say 80 leaf. We're going to change this to 80 leaf. Let's go to text. Okay, sorry. Let's remove the text. That's that cabin, that dustbin you're seeing, like dustbin you're seeing here. So I click on it. That is how to delete. I click on it to delete it. Go back to text. No. So we go to text. This plus sign will get our text here. Okay, let's delete it. So let's copy this because I want to use this color. So I copy it. I bring it here. You go on this pencil edit. You go on this edit because you want to insert a new word, a different word there. We now put 60 leaf. Let's say 80 leaves. Let's say 80. Okay, so we go to size, relative size. This is size T here. This T, small letter T and capital letter T that you're seeing here is the size. So let's go to plus by increasing it. So let's go to position. We don't use our hand. Let's use the normal key. 80 leaves. So we use this. Now copy it. Let's go and copy it. We want to use that too. We go on edit. Remove it. So now say leaves. We use our key position. Bring it down. So we're going to add something to this. We're going to go to a stroke to add an outline to it. Let's add black. Let's say +2 +1. This we have it this way. So on this now, let's go to I want to start with the class, the name first. We'll go to text. This is A, is where we get our text. This you will see it on color blue A. Go to text. You write, go like this. We add our class. We add our name, capital letter name. Then with this, then with something like this. And we go to subject. Subject. We have class. Name, subject, class. So we're bringing out the table now. We have name, subject, class. We can write department, though this is not necessary. Name, subject, class. Let's say age. It's not necessary, but let's just put it age. Now say okay. So you can see how big it is. So let's go to our size. Reduce it. Thank God. Use it this way. Make sure that it goes into the size. There you can see we still have long distance to make. So let's go back to our text this way. Let's make it this way. Let's go like this and see. So what we'll do is that, because since we are having this, what we'll do is that let's go this way where this pencil is. is where to visit our trying to increase the length. Trying to increase the length since this one is long here. So this is what we end up having. So what we do now, you go to our space. This is our spacing. You increase it. You can see. Increase our spacing. Increase our spacing. Our spacing, and then we're done. Then we go to position. You shift it. So this is what we're supposed to have here. So since this, so we now increase our table. Let's take this out. Since it's now longer than the, so we now have to increase it. So let's go to position. So I think it's fitting now. So now go this way. So this is it. So this I have reduced it this way. I have this. Then I bring this here. Good. So this is what we have. This is what we're having here. So what we need to do now is we need to merge them. You remember here? We go here. Then we select them. There is not among just these two. No, this leaf is not among two. Okay. This is among. This is among. Just the name and this. The name and this are two things we are selecting. We'll now press good. Actually, we've not done it yet. We'll go back here, select this and select this. You can see this good here. The name, this name is carrying a good, and this box, this square, big square under the children here is carrying also good. So these are two things we selected. Then we'll now go back to this two square here. Then we'll now say okay, we have merged them so that we can be able to move them the way we want. So we can now take it up a bit. So you see we have our, then we adjust this. It's not balanced here. We adjust this, adjust it, we bring it down a bit. It's perfect now. Still bring it down again. It's perfect now. So our notebook is ready. This is just our first. This size actually is for 80 leaf. It's not for 60 leaf. If it's for 60 leaf, we would have indicated. So if you're looking for a size for 60 leaf, you indicate by saying size of a notebook, 60 leaf, size of a 60 leaf notebook, or size of a 80 leaf notebook. So the size will come out. So this size is mainly for long book. So we're done. Next time I'm going to be teaching us how to do the back. So this is the front size. So we're going to save it. To go to this disc that you see. You can see a disc up here. You see I'm pressing it and it's coming out. That is the disc. So you go there to save. You can say save as project. Let's save it as project first. Then we'll come and save it as message, so that as image, so that we can come back to it. Let's say notebook. Say 80 leaves notebook. Say okay. Let's go back there again and oh my god, what's this? So we save it as image. So normally I save my work on PNG, not transparent, just PNG. Select PNG, the second one. Then you go to custom. You see this dimension, right? You see dimension there, custom. You click on this side, this button. You go on ultra. You can see the last word here. My hand is on it. Ultra. You select it. So you save it on Ultra. Then you now say save. So it's saving now. So this is a video of how to design a front notebook and the back notebook on Pixar Lab. So we are done saving. This is our work. Excellent. Have a nice day. See you on the next video. Joseph said this in the copy. Screen is using battery. Type of details on battery. Mm-hmm.